the past Vice Chancellor's installation in the city calls them to move into the future with courage and hope, faith, and divine guidance. Let the events of this day be blessed and covered with the blood of Jesus. We forbid evil and bad thoughts in our midst. Holy Spirit, take control over every life from now forward. We speak peace, still, and stop. Let the day be full of grace, the grace of God. For this we pray, trusting in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Thank you. We may take our seats. I want to officially welcome the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Christine Koth, to take us through the process of installation of the first Vice Chancellor of Taita Taveta University.
Guest of honor, the PS Ministry of Education, here represented by Dr. Taita, our council members, Acts number 10 of 2012, number 32 of 2012, I hereby want to give authority to the chairman of council to proceed with the activities of today. Under Section 38, Subsection 5, the functions of the Chancellor, under Subsection 3, may in the absence or incapacity of the Chancellor be performed by the chairperson of council for a period not exceeding 3 months. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome Professor Mr. Meche to be our Chancellor for the day and of this meeting. And now, we want to proceed with the installation of our first Vice Chancellor. Our Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. As a commencement, I want to welcome our Chancellor to give his remarks before we commence the procedure for installation.
sawa.
Professor Mambo Ibuka of J Club.
Ngoja. Sijui kwa nini.
And so today we are going to
Kwani hiki
install
tunachukua jamani.
what he has done. In particular, he has made the university presence in Taita Taveta County recognized, because the community has given this university land in different places of the county to encourage this university to develop further. So this is a man a lot of hope on in terms of developing this university as the first Vice Chancellor and taking it to places to help Taita Taveta County to develop and also to help the country to develop, in particular, the flagship program of mining. So we look forward to him taking this university to very high heights. With these remarks, I now want to ask Professor Fred Barroso to come forward to be heard.
to 1981, where he studied mathematics, physics, and chemistry. Professor Barassa's passion for electrical engineering, coupled with the long wait of nearly 2 years for the entire 1981 A-level cohort of students in the country to join university, propelled him to enroll and join for a diploma in May 1983. However, after 6 months of training in electronic engineering and following a strong push by his father, he wanted to have his first child, a son for that matter, to join university, and further, based on Barassa's own introspection and response to a higher calling, he crossed over in 1983 and joined Kenyatta University to pursue a Bachelor of Education Science, where he studied physics, chemistry, and education, majoring in chemistry. He graduated in 1986 with an upper second class honors degree, and upon graduation was employed by the Teacher Service Commission as a graduate teacher and posted to Kaimusi Girls High School, where he served as a physics and chemistry teacher and head of the chemistry department. Subsequently, in 1987, Professor Barassa competitively won a Kenyatta University Staff Development Scholarship for a full-time master's degree program in comparative education, which he undertook and completed in 1989, graduating with an MA in education. Ultimately, both local and national level. Besides, he has wide leadership management experience, in particular building teams and working in teams. The focus of his research has been to examine how structure and policies work to either exclude or promote individual or group development and fulfillment. He has worked and served in various church and school boards, worked as a consultant in key DFID, USAID, ActionAid, UNICEF, and World Bank supported community and governmental intervention programs and policy processes. He has undertaken various mentoring initiatives, and currently he has a keen interest in transforming the technical, economic, and social welfare of artisanal miners in Taita Taveta County and the rest of the country. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I give you Professor Barassa.
May I now call upon Professor Barassa to come forward for the oath of office to be administered.
I can stand like this so that they see. Sometimes like this. Yeah. Go ahead. Mr. Chancellor, sir, our guests, and all members present, I'm happy to take this oath of office of the office of the Vice Chancellor, Taita Taveta University, as the first Vice Chancellor. I, Professor Fred Simiyu Barassa, do solemnly swear as the first Vice Chancellor of Taita Taveta University that I shall diligently serve Taita Taveta University community in the office of the Vice Chancellor, and that I shall discharge my duties and perform my responsibilities in the said office in accordance to the Constitution of Kenya 2010 the Universities Act number 42 of 2012 and any amendments thereof, the Taita Taveta University Charter 2016, the Taita Taveta University Statutes, and any other laws of Kenya without fear, favor, affection, or ill will, to the best of my ability. So help me God.
The Vice Chancellor is now signing his oath, and thereafter he will now receive the instruments of authority. Okay, I now call upon the Chancellor to hand over the instruments of authority. The first is the Constitution of Kenya. Vice Chancellor, please receive the Constitution of Kenya 2010. The implication of this is that this is the state officers are required to take an oath and assume the state office in the public service, and this constitutes and symbolizes the rule of law and the will of the citizens of Kenya. The second is the Universities Act number 42 of 2012. This act incorporates amendments of 2015 and 2016 and 2018 and articulates the development and objectives of university education established by the Commission for University Education, and is the oversight and overarching law for the management and quality provision of university in Kenya. The third is the Taita Taveta University Charter 2016. The Taita Taveta University Charter is an instrument of governance under Section 34 of the Universities Act and establishes the university as a body corporate. It legitimizes its existence as a body of higher education and is accredited by the Commission for University Education as such, and it sets out the functions, objects, missions, and guiding philosophy of the university. The fourth is the University Standards and Guidelines. The University Standards and Guidelines set the principles and strategies for accreditation and operationalization of the university education in Kenya and assures public and stakeholders education offered in Kenya is of good quality. The fifth is the Code of Conduct and Ethics for Public Universities. This Code of Conduct contains the general rules of conduct and ethics to be observed by members, officers, employees of the public universities so as to maintain integrity, dignity, and nobility of university education. The sixth is the Taita Taveta University Statutes. The TTU statutes are based on the powers conferred on the council under Section 23 of the Universities Act number 42 of 2012, and it empowers the Council of TTU to promulgate and gazette such statutes and regulations for the governance, control, administration of the affairs of the university effectively. The seventh, the next one is the Taita Taveta University logo. Taita Taveta University logo. The Taita Taveta University logo is a symbol of authority under Section 65 of the Universities Act number 42 of 2012. Sijasema. It serves as a visual symbol in branding, identifying, and marketing of the university. The logo symbolizes the support for academic freedom, represents pursuit of learning and sharing of knowledge, and encapsulates the objectives of the university as an institution of higher learning. Habib. Record box. The mace. Okay. The next and the last is the university mace. The university mace is a symbol of authority under Section 65 of the Universities Act. The mace represents the symbol of authority of Taita Taveta University as an institution of higher learning. It symbolizes a standing tradition of Taita Taveta University and includes the creation, preservation, integration, transmission, and utilization of knowledge. Yeah. Together with the logo, the mace, the Vice-Chancellor also has the university seal, which symbolizes the authenticity, validity, and legality of any document emanating from the office of the Vice-Chancellor in accordance with the Universities Act number 42 of 2012. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, in the presence of the Chancellor, to sign acknowledgement of receipt of the symbols of authority. I'm not going to say that. Yeah. So the Chancellor now symbolically hands over the symbols of authority as articulated by the Universities Act number 42 of 2012. And the Vice-Chancellor has received them. The Chancellor will now call upon the Vice-Chancellor to make his acceptance remarks.
Before I call upon Professor Fred Simiu Barasa to address you, I want to recognize the presence of the family of Professor Barasa who are here with us, if they can stand so that we recognize them. Thank you. Yes. May I ask Professor Barasa to introduce them to us, and after that he goes ahead and makes his address to the congregation. Professor Barasa. May I present to you the first Vice-Chancellor of Taita Taveta University, Professor Fred Simiu Barasa.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, thank you very much for this occasion. Let me just quickly introduce a small part of the big family that came to witness this great occasion. I have here my wife, my children, and my brothers and their spouses. Right on my right here, in front, you just raise your hand. This is Caleb Wafula Simiyu. My middle name is Simiyu, so they refuse to use Barasa because Barasa is my father's name, and they want Simiyu also to be known. So Caleb Simiyu is a lawyer and advocate of the High Court of Kenya. Behind him, and he's our last born. Behind him is Jimmy Barasa Simiyu. Jimmy Barasa Simiyu is our son. He is an advocate of the High Court of Kenya and a practicing lawyer. Next, right here in red is Dr. Esther Nafula Simiyu, who is a medical doctor, a consultant, obstetrician, and gynecologist practicing in Nairobi. Next is Faith Nekesa Simiyu, who is a lawyer and a university lecturer and an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. In between here is my only great wife who has made me to be what I am, Mrs. Christine Namalwa Simiyu, who is the mother of our children and the one who makes me to be what I am, and she's a lecturer at one of the universities in Kenya. Don't ask me which one. Next is Major Ruben Sikuku Barasa, who is a senior man and a pilot. He just came briefly so that he runs back to Nairobi because tomorrow he will be flying somewhere. Next to him is his wife, Maimuna Barasa Sikuku, the wife of my brother Ruben. And next is Mr. Morris Barasa, who is also a great man, working in one of the top parastatals of this country, and he has done marine biology. I'm avoiding to say where exactly they are so that you don't follow them to discuss them, that can be able to enjoy their privacy. And that is the small family that I was able to bring. I didn't want to bring a big village because the village will celebrate in another function in home county of Bungoma. Thank you very much for coming and God bless you. Mr. Chancellor, thank you. And could I have the stand now? Mr. Chancellor, sir, our chief guest, the Principal Secretary, represented by Dr. Owor, members of the University Council, count leaders, staff, students, invited guests, all protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely excited today to be installed as the first Vice Chancellor of Taita Taveta University, and a former employee of what I've just mentioned. Taita Taveta University has a special place in my heart, and I have grown with the university. As a founding Vice Chancellor, you have a number of challenges and a number of opportunities, and those challenges we see them as opportunities to excel, and we know what we have done, we know what we shall be doing, and we know what we must do to make this university even greater. We thank all of you for being here. I will be making my formal speech in a few minutes, so for now I just want to thank you for presiding over my installation and assure everybody in this university, in this community, in our country, and in the international community that we shall exceed expectations of what a university should be and shall be. Thank you very much. I thank God for making this day to come to pass, and I know that we shall continue looking unto the blessings of the Lord and his guidance to do what we must do and achieve what we are set up to achieve. God bless you all, and again, thank you very much. And now we come to another program, continue with our graduation ceremony, the 5th graduation ceremony. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in accordance with the Universities Act number 42 of 2012, section 39(2), and the Taita Taveta University Charter of 2016, section 15(2), I declare this assembly the 5th congregation of Taita Taveta University.
Call upon Mr. Chris Odhiambo, our MC, to continue with the program.
Thank you, Professor. I think after some serious business, we want to have some short entertainment. Today we have prepared for you a total of 5 presentations. We shall start with Mwazindika. I hope they are ready. Mwazindika, please approach the podium. Mwazindika will present to us 2 pieces. That will be followed by Mrs. Imelda, who has a poem. And finally, we will have the university choir, who also have a total of 2 pieces. So thank you, and please enjoy. Mwazindika, the stage is yours. Thank you, Mazindika. Imelda, please take the stage. As Imelda makes her presentation, the university choir should be ready. Thank you.
The Chancellor and all protocol observed. Good morning. I am Nasubo Imelda from the School of Mines and Engineering, and today I am here to recite a poem on our journey. I've been here for 6 years, and it's been an amazing journey, and we'd just like to recite for you to relate to what we have been through for these 6 years. So the poem has been composed by one of our lecturers, Mr. Dero. Yeah, so enjoy. So days come and days go. Semesters come and semesters go. Home of ideas, the anchor of knowledge in Taita Taveta remains true and holds. Facing the imposing and boasting hills, Sagala and more, TTU is a must-go. An Eden of all-round growth, TTU sits pretty in the wildlife heaven of Savo. Mining engineers, scientists, natural resource managers, all of them, TTU molds. Just a while, and this dry patches you spot will be gone. TTU's Vaja, all green vegetation, a sweet exchange once all the dryness is gone. Just a little endurance, visitors and new students, showers come and our joy explodes. Forever progressive, TTU has produced distinguished leaders and continues to grow. It has been an amazing journey. Defying all challenges, TTU fears no dark clouds. Soon, clouds of doubt will be gone, exposing a vision bright and clear, reassuring azure of the sky beyond. Soon, the offensive charm will be crystal clear. Like the savorites, the rubies, and the sapphires around us, the TTU promise forever remains crystal clear. Thank you.
The Chancellor, the guest of honor, invited guests, and the graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, before you is the Taita Taveta University Choir, ready to present 2 items in praise of our land, Taita Taveta, and the graduates. Welcome. tuzingatie. Elimu ni ufunguo, hakika tuzingatie. Elimu ni ufunguo, hakika tuzingatie. Elimu ni ufunguo, hakika tuzingatie. Kubali elimu sasa, maendeleo tupate. 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 Vigelegele tupige na tushangilie sote. Eko chuo Taita Taveta. Vigelegele tupige na tushangilie sote. Eko chuo Taita Taveta. Eko chuo Taita Taveta. Eko chuo Taita Taveta. Chuo cha Taita Taveta hakika kimesifika. 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 Taaluma mbalimbali zimeboreshwa chuoni. Taaluma mbalimbali zimeboreshwa chuoni. Taaluma mbalimbali zimeboreshwa chuoni. Taaluma mbalimbali zimeboreshwa chuoni. Vigelegele tupige, tushangilie sote. Taita Taveta. Vigelegele tupige, tushangilie sote. Eko chuo Taita Taveta. Eko chuo Taita Taveta. Eko chuo Taita Taveta. Heko heko adhiri, heko wanafunzi. Heko adhiri, heko wanafunzi. Heko adhiri, heko wanafunzi. Heko adhiri, heko wanafunzi. Heko nanyi mahafali, siku yenu imefana. 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 Vigelegele tupige, tushangilie sote. Eko chuo Taita Taveta. Vigelegele tupige, tushangilie sote. Eko chuo Taita Taveta. Eko chuo Taita Taveta. Eko chuo Taita Taveta. Niacheni shangilie, 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 niacheni dengereke, 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 nisigeni nyangaluke, 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 niacheni shangilie, niacheni shangilie, niacheni shangilie, niacheni shangilie.
Thank you. Thank you very much, the University Choir. Allow me to return the program to the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Research and Outreach, who will proceed by inviting the guests to give their speeches. Thank you. Karibu, Professor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir,
I now call upon the chairman of Alumni Association to address the congregation.
The guest of honor, the Chancellor at Taita Taveta University, Professor Isaac Mbeche, the county government representative, honorable senators, members of parliament present, members of the University Council, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Fred Simiyu, Deputy Vice Chancellors, Dean and Directors of Faculty and Schools, Chairperson of Departments, fellow alumni of Taita Taveta University, parents, guardians, and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of Taita Taveta University Alumni Association, I'm delighted to be part of this occasion. It is indeed the day that the Lord has made for us to congregate here to celebrate the outcome of the many years of cognitive labor by our management board, staff, and other stakeholders, culminating in the conferment of degrees, award of diplomas, and certificates for graduates today. It has been a long journey of hard work and commitment, working day to day to beat deadlines towards achieving a desired goal that is coming out to victorious as graduates. I salute you for the superlative job which has enabled you to earn various awards this day. I'd also like to extend my appreciation and efforts from other stakeholders, the county government, the national government, the Ministry of Education, Commission ensured a friendly and progressive learning environment for the graduates. Esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's also my pleasure on behalf of the Taita Taveta University Alumni Association to congratulate Professor Simiyu Baraza for being installed as the first Vice Chancellor of a great university. The association promises to offer maximum support in the university reform agendas that you have initiated to ensure that there's a conducive learning environment for students as well as a friendly working environment for other service providers. As the founding chairperson of the Taita Taveta University Alumni Association, I'm proud that the university recognizes the presence of the alumni body and allocated us an alumni office through the Vice Chancellor, Professor Baraza Simiyu. This has greatly pivoted the functionality of the office. The alumni office began its operations early this year with the installation of office equipment and acting alumni secretariat that has ensured smooth operations and the day-to-day functions of the office. In an endeavor to fulfill our mandate of service to alumni matter, the association launched the Taita Taveta University Association Bursary Scheme in 2019. This initiative witnessed handing over of tuition fees, to over 50 needy students. We have put up plans to roll out the second bursary funds to needy students later this year. This will be communicated once the process is complete. Esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to inform our members that we have a registered Taita Taveta University Endowment Fund Trust. This provides a structured platform for individuals and organizations to give back to the university programs, projects, and other aspects of the university mission and mandate. We'll soon be inviting our members to the launch on a date and venue that will be communicated to all of us. Esteemed graduates, Taita Taveta University Alumni Association is working on establishing alumni chapters to foster the association activities as well as establish their own projects for the benefit of their disciplines. However, we'll be in touch with you soon and we can engage you to become members of the association and consider being part of the chapters and networks which enable you to actively participate in the activities of the alumni matter. We also have a scheduled place for networking events that are meant to bring former graduates together to network and reunite. Finally, as you now bid goodbye to the university life, I urge you to remain focused, conduct yourselves with patriotism, and have a sense of commitment and zeal do not just focus on getting a job, but rather create a job of profound professional. We expect you to be great ambassadors of Taita Taveta University. May the Almighty God grant you favor, strength, good health, and wisdom to skillfully attend to your duties for the betterment of your lives and economy of our nation. Thank you very much.
I now call upon the Vice Chancellor to give his address.
Our chief guest, the Principal Secretary for State Department of University Education and Research, Ambassador Simon Nabkwesi, represented today by Dr. Wall, our Chancellor, Sir Professor Isaac Beche, the Excellency Governor of Taita Taveta County. I don't know if he has already arrived. He's just on the way. The Chairman of the Alumni Association, honorable members of Parliament who may be present today, our honored guests, esteemed members of the Taita Taveta University Council, our graduates, parents, and guardians, staff, and the great students of Taita Taveta University, all protocols observed, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to recognize key people who are here present today that have joined us in this great occasion. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I already mentioned them, but with your permission, I would just ask them to stand so that they can be recognized. May I request all Vice Chancellors present here today to kindly stand where you are so that we can recognize you. I know there are a number of them here, including our former Vice Chancellor and the mother of this university. I kindly request you to stand. Right on my right, we have Professor Rotich, the Vice Chancellor of Laikipia University, a great friend of this university. Next is Professor Francis Adwal, the Vice Chancellor of the Technical University of Kenya, Nairobi, took a great friend of the Vice Chancellor and this university. And I'm very happy you are here today. Next to him is Professor Morombi Olerongei. You see people clapping loudly. Professor Morombi Olerongei is the Vice Chancellor of Scott University based in Machakos and the immediate former chairman of Council of Taita Taveta University. And I'm sure you normally hear the National Prayer Breakfast every year, which is a presidential function attended by all houses of the National of Parliament, and he is the man behind there. He was my boss and my friend and our brother in the Lord. I'm very happy to have you here today. Next, and not the least, is Professor Mabel Imbuga, the immediate former Vice Chancellor of Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, who actually started Taita Taveta campus, which is today Taita Taveta University. We are very grateful to have you today, and we made sure she comes here to witness the installation of the first Vice Chancellor of this great university. Professor Imbuga, God bless you and may you live long. There are some Vice Chancellors who may have sent representatives here. Kindly, I will recognize you. And many Vice Chancellors were to come, but as we speak, there is a meeting of Vice Chancellors and the chairmen or chairpersons of council going on in Mombasa. I was there on Wednesday and ran back on Thursday. These are the people who say, despite that meeting, they must join us here, and we are incredibly grateful to you. Thank you so much. I also want to recognize in our midst, we are having here a director of TVET Authority who has come to represent the CEO. Present here also, we have the retired chief of Ngerenyi, Chairman Ngerenyi. There is something great about Ngerenyi. There's a great community. Please kindly lift up so that we can see. These are the members of Ngerenyi community that have given land, 60 acres to the university, which actually houses our School of Agriculture, Earth and Environmental Sciences. And something great happened yesterday. I don't want to announce it. I'm waiting for the governor to announce what happened yesterday when he arrives. We also have members of Isangawishi Development Group. I don't know if they are here. Isangawishi. Isangawishi, we really value you. Isangawishi is a group branch that has donated to this university 1,000 acres of land to set up a university there. It is very close within, and we are just waiting for the title deed, which we hoped will be out today, but probably it will be handed over today. Something great is happening. This community loves education, values education, and they are sacrificing greatly to ensure that this university is fully established. And we want to thank you very much, because the process has gone, the Land Control Board has approved transfer. It is just to sign the title, and God bless you. In our midst also, we have the various managers of banks in Voi we deal with. Kindly stand where you are. Those who are here, the manager, Absa Bank. We have Raphael, a great friend, the manager for Absa Voi branch, and others who are coming. Thank you very much, Raphael, to be here with us today. We also have here the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration and Finance from Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology, Professor Kuria Thuo, who is representing the Vice Chancellor. Thank you very much, Professor Peter Shivairo. Professor Shivairo, not Peter. Peter is here, but the VC of, the brother of Peter Shivairo is the VC of Masinde Muliro University. I was with him and he said he wants to come, but he will send a deputy. If he doesn't, we are happy you came. Thank you very much. We have a great friend, maybe the greatest friend of Taita Taveta University, the Deputy County Commissioner of Mwatate, Madam Margaret Mwaniki. Kindly stand and let us recognize you. This lady God bless you so much. She represents the county, the national government at the county level. And I tell you, too many things have happened for the short time she has been in Taita Taveta County. We pray that you be here more than 10 years so that great things can start happening. The titles we are mentioning, she's behind it because she chairs the Land Control Board and she has a special heart for this university. May the Lord richly bless you and bless your generation and bless your management. Thank you very much. And on behalf, please pass our thanks to the entire county government management of this great county of Taita Taveta. I think that there are others who are here. We know that there are people who we may miss to recognize. Mr. Chancellor, allow me to recognize the University Council, the top governance organ of this university, and actually my employer and employers of the entire staff of TTU. May you stand so that they can just see you and recognize you. The Taita Taveta University Council, and I'll be very fast. We have Mr. Joseph Kiare, who is the alternate member or representative of the PS National Treasury. We have Dr. Joaquin Tiba, who is a member of the University Council, independent member. Maybe you'll be raising your hand. Then we have Madam Jane Kanini Mwansia, who is a member, independent member of the council. We have Mr. Nashon Olwoj Ngona, who is the member of council and the chairman of the Audit, Risk and Governance Committee, and the former player in the Harambee Stars, who used to be called Lule. He's here with us today. We have Mr. Karumba Kinywa, who is an independent member of council and the chairman of the Finance Development Committee. Welcome. We have Dr. Peter Opakas, who is an independent member of council and the chairman of the Human Resource Development Committee of the council. We have Dr. David Watene, who is the representative of the PS University Education and Research State Department on our council. I think those are the council members. I would request you to sit down. And ladies and gentlemen, may we welcome His Excellency, the Governor of Taita Taveta County, His Excellency Andrew Mwadime, who has just arrived, and I will shortly call him to announce what I wanted to tell you. And I'm very grateful, Your Excellency, you have arrived in very good time. Your Excellency, we are very glad and very fortunate to have His Excellency Mwadime elected as the governor of Taita Taveta County. His Excellency was the immediate former MP of Mwatate, the constituency where we belong. He has never missed any function in this university. He has never missed any graduation ceremony in this university. And when he took over, the county government, his first assignment was to address the problem we have been chasing since 2014. The title for the Ngerenyi campus, which houses our School of Agriculture. Within a week and a half after being sworn in, we convened a meeting at Ngerenyi campus. He came with all his top officers, including the Minister, Chief Officer Land, and he gave them a directive to make sure the title deed is ready for handing over during the graduation ceremony that was to take place within a week and a half, and that ceremony is today. With your permission, I am going to actually defer my speech, and with the permission of the Chancellor, allow me to invite His Excellency the Governor to briefly address the congregation. and probably make any announcements that he may deem appropriate. Your Excellency, the Governor.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Vice Chancellor. Vice Chancellor, the academians na wananchi wote mko hapa. Good morning. It's my pleasure to be in this graduation ceremony. I know I've been in this university for various functions, as just the way the Vice Chancellor has said. And you know, education is the key to everything. That's why I always involve myself in all functions and other activities. For sure, Taita Taveta, we are lucky to have such an institution and having the mind of expanding Taveta, Mwatate, Ngerenyi, and other places. That is the way to go. I know we as a county, we have been having challenges because the number of students from this county, I know they are few, but I'm assuring you, during my tenure, we'll increase that number. We shall increase that number in all ways. At the same time, the mission is to actually, the mission of the university is to do research, education, teaching, and community service in management of mineral and other natural resources. And this university being the only one in the country providing mineral courses, and this county has vast resources in minerals. We shall work together so that both the artisanal miners and all the miners, they can realize the importance of this mining, na tuhakikishe kwamba hiyo mining ifanyike na pesa ingie kwa mfuko wa mwananchi. And the vision is to actually transform the society. It's a challenge to the university. Mimi unajua nilikuwa mazurura. Tulikuwa tunatumia nyondo kugonga migodi. This time round, bwana maprofesa, namuomba jaribu kutafuta devices, whatever what you can do, so that we make this work easier. Vice Chancellor, I remember you told me that you didn't have title deed for Ngerenyi University. That title deed has come out, and today you'll have it. Already somebody in my office had forgotten somewhere, but is bringing it to you. You'll be handed over to you just today. And at the same time, also Kemfrey institution in Ngerenyi, they didn't have the title deed, both the title deeds. And we shall ensure that all public institutions within this county, they have their own title deeds. And in all directions, the county will work with you. And we shall depend more in your knowledge so that mfanye maisha yetu kwa county yakuwe rahisi. Because education is always good, inaelimisha wananchi, na vile vile ifanye maisha mwananchi yawe rahisi. Bwana Vice Chancellor, today is not my function, it is for you professors and the graduates. So let me take this opportunity to thank you for giving this time, and at least nimezungumza na nyinyi. Asanteni sana.
Allow me to continue with my speech. The fifth graduation ceremony is a major milestone. In the growth and development of Taita Taveta University. We are the home of ideas, where staff and students are given the space and academic freedom to dream big, explore, experiment, innovate, and invent. Since establishment in 2008, and even upon being chartered as a fully-fledged university in 2016, we have consistently resisted the popular temptation of disproportionately bulging our student numbers and sacrificing quality at the altar of economic expediency. As a result, we are guardedly and deliberately small in size, but enviably. We want to be measured not by the number of students and staff we have, but by the architecture of our teaching and learning landscape, quality of infrastructure, and the quality of our graduates. In this respect, Taita Taveta University boasts of many firsts, including not only being the first university in Kenya to develop, train, and graduate mining and mineral processing engineers in Kenya, but, as I pointed out last year, being home to the first PhD holder in mining engineering in the country. And today, the first to provide or produce master's graduates in this field of specialization. Moreover, our then undergraduate students, and I boast this as I did last year, Mr. Samuel Mutua, who is now a PhD holder and a staff of TTU, having discovered a mathematical formula for computing the area of a triangular field using one side and two angles, called Mutua's formula, which was published. May I ask Dr. Mutua to stand so that we can see you where you are? That is a former student of Taita Taveta University who discovered that formula internationally, went and finished master's and PhD in the University of Natal, and is now the chairman of the Department of Mathematics, Physical Sciences, and Statistics within the university. That is not only the first. We also have our staff, Dr. Bernard Alunda, who recently patented an invention on the development of a high-speed atomic force microscope while on his PhD studies at Kyongpung National University in South Korea. Dr. Alunda. Dr. Alunda, Mr. Chancellor, sir, and our chief guest, is the Dean of the School of Mines and Engineering, and is pushing the agenda of innovation. And soon we are going to invite you to the Taita Taveta University Innovation Week to see what our great students are doing. I think I've just mentioned, Mr. Chancellor, sir, and our chief guest, that one of our first also is the first PhD degree holder in Kenya, who is Dr. Joseph Muchiri. Can I ask you to stand? That is the first and only PhD in mining engineering as we speak today in the country. And he's one of our first mining students who were admitted by Professor Mabel Imbuga. And we are very grateful to boast of his presence here. He is now the chairman of the Mining and Mineral Process Engineering in this university. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I'm very happy to note that for the very first time since our first graduation in 2016, some of the doyens of university education in Kenya are present here today, and I have introduced a number of them. Equally, Mr. Chancellor, sir, and our chief guests, the PS, notably for the very first time since Taita Taveta University was established, we have a substantive and the first Vice Chancellor, Professor Fred Simiyu Barasa, formally installed and presiding on this ceremony today. I'm persuaded, therefore, Mr. Chancellor, sir, and our chief guest, that the fasts that I have referred to will not be the last fast. We request our chief guest, Ambassador Nabukwesi, represented by Dr. Owor, as our PS, and eagerly await for him to facilitate many more fasts in this university, including providing a solution to the perennial water shortage at the university, severe transport problems in form of lack of official vehicle for the Vice Chancellor, and a bus hire the much needed academic staff in critical niche areas of mining and applied sciences, as well as entrepreneurship, and the completion of our slow-moving but much needed construction projects that you have seen or will see outside as you move on our campus. As we release the 680 plus TTU graduates into the market this year, we are confident that Taita Taveta University has equipped them with the knowledge, skills, and values that will enable them to successfully compete and thrive in the Kenyan and global market. I congratulate the graduates and their parents and guardians for putting their faith in TTU and supporting our programs. We encourage you to join the Taita Taveta University Alumni Association and support the continued growth of the university and her programs. We remind you to be our good ambassadors in the labor market and to the society at large. The reputation of TTU will grow depending on how well you carry yourself in the society and in the workplace. I look forward to having you record the next much anticipated innovations and inventions and making Kenya even greater in the world ranking. To our government of Kenya that has invested heavily in us and the institution, we say thank you and assure you of the continued prudent management of the national and county resources entrusted unto us. God bless and prosper you. It significantly expanded postgraduate training, and we are going to release into the market today the first ever graduates of mining and mineral process engineering. We are also releasing graduates in Master of Business Management in Natural Resource Management. Many universities have MBA in Strategic Management, Finance, and so on. But we have an MBA in Resources Management. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we have also expanded our international linkages and collaboration. We have collaborations with key universities in the world and countries, including Germany, USA, China, we have Australia, we have UK, we have Ghana, we have South Africa, and many others that I cannot name. We have our great linkages under the Center of Excellence in Mining and Environmental Engineering, as well as Resources Management, funded by the German Academic Exchange Service, DAD, that has run in 3 phases, starting with the first phase of 2 years, second phase of 3 years, and the next phase of 5 years is on today. It has trained our staff to PhD and master's level. It has given opportunities for our students, undergraduate and masters, and our staff to go to Germany on exchange programs and study visits, and also to bring German students here. We are highly internationalized university, Mr. Chancellor, sir, and our chief guest, and we ask you to be able to move with us. Recently, we signed a memorandum of agreement with a university in China, witnessed by the PS himself, and this university, Dongying University Vocational Institute, is coming to build modern workshops here in the next few days, and we shall be venturing into petrochemical engineering and petroleum engineering and modern information communication technology. And we cannot wait to see the transformation that is coming. We are grateful to the University of Helsinki, the University of Nottingham, University of Mining of Technology in Ghana, and many others that we are having active collaboration with them. Mr. Chancellor, sir, and our chief guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have this year established and registered an endowment fund, which is going to be a game changer. And I want to assure you that it's going to be bigger than any endowment fund in Kenya. I assure you, we are going to have an endowment fund that is going to change this university. I'm very grateful, Mr. Chancellor, sir, that one of the people who worked with us to realize this, Professor Oleronge is here. And Professor Oleronge is already planning a visit together with me and a few other people to the US, where we have already signed a memorandum of understanding with Colorado School of Mines, which was facilitated by Professor Oleronge. He has already identified key figures in the USA. And as we go, we are going to kickstart our endowment fund. And I want to assure you that you will see TTU change and fly even higher. We are in the process, Mr. Chancellor, sir, and our chief guest, launching new programs. About 12 new programs are going to be launched. We believe before the new intake next year, May. And Mr. Chancellor, sir, the PhD program is at the CUE. Our staff have already developed programs in computer science, cybersecurity. We have other programs that I can just mention for you. BSc in cybersecurity, BSc in computer science, BSc in software engineering. We are launching our education program also, our B.Ed Arts program, which people have pushed us for long, especially the community. We have our Bachelor of Education Science program. I know Professor Imbuga will not be happy to hear that, but it's a strategy, Professor Imbuga. We have realized that if we admit 50 students per year in mining engineering, we need 2,000 students in education to support the mining program. Otherwise, we cannot sustain ourselves financially. And not only that, there's a person here from the Gerenyi community who pushed us to start education, to grow education in this county. We gave you Bachelor of Education Science. Another one is coming. Teachers, be ready. You have heard the profile of this VC. He's an international educational base setter and a teacher education and management expert. And this county will transform, and because we are moving that route. I want to end, I don't want to take long, but we are also launching many programs in mining engineering, materials engineering, PhD in mining engineering, BSc in geological engineering, and so on. They are all there. You'll read on them on our website. I want to end by saying our students, Mr. Chancellor, sir, have really won us many international competitions. I'm sure you have been reading in the paper. Many of them who visit this university say Taita Taveta University is the best kept secret of Kenya. But we are opening up because we have so much that is not known out there. We are hosting many things. Our students came up top in the Enactors BIC Education Challenge. Our university students also beat many other universities, including University of Nairobi and Jomo Kenyatta University, and were elected to be the center of the Kenya Space Agency. Here, we are the center for the Kenya Space Agency. You saw one of my brothers who is a pilot, and we are the ones helping them in the air to navigate what they do in the clouds. We also have our students coming up as the first runners-up in the ESRI Eastern Africa GIS Story Map competition. We were also the first runners-up in many others, and the first. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I don't want to bore you and our great students. We depend on you. We are looking to you. You are innovators. You are world conquerors. You go out and make TTU proud. I'm waiting to come to where you are. We have great alumni who are managing great people. Our alumni here, who the chairman of the alumni, Mr. Chancellor, sir, my last one, Mr. Richard Kibengo, kindly stand up. This alumni guy is one of the key officers at the Taveta Water Company. And I've told him, connect us to water before the end of this year. So he's there. He's not just the chairman of the alumni, but he is also a great member. And Mr. Governor, sir, I want to stop a little of boasting. We know that in the last government, they came and took away my finance officer, who was seconded to the county as the chief officer of finance, Mr. Leonard Langat. And I secretly talked to Langat. I've given you 5 years, but before you come back, make sure you have given us the title of Hongerenyi. I'm happy that in case you don't absorb him, and I might not allow him to continue, today you have handed over the title deed for Hongerenyi, so Mr. Langat is ready to come back, and he may come back. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor, and Your Excellency the Governor. You know, I am not only a manager, I'm also a teacher, but more importantly, I am a preacher. I'm a manager by choice, a vice chancellor by choice, but an evangelist by calling. In the citation, you had something saying, based on Professor Barasa's own self-introspection and the need to respond to a higher calling, he had to leave Jomo Kenyatta College of Agriculture and Technology and go to TTU. You now know what that higher calling is. With those very many remarks, it is my great pleasure, Mr. Chancellor, sir, to invite you to address the congregation, and after that, you will invite the PS to address the congregation as our chief guest. Welcome, sir.
Our chief guest, the Principal Secretary, State Department for University Education and Research, represented here by Dr. Rosalida Owol, the Governor of Taita Taveta County, His Excellency Andrew Mwadime, honorable members of Parliament and government officials present here, religious leaders, members of the University Council, the Vice Chancellor Taita Taveta University, other Vice Chancellors and principals from sister institutions present, members of the University Senate, members of staff, invited guests, parents, guardians, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I'm greatly honored and pleased to host you this morning as I preside over the 5th graduation ceremony of Taita Taveta University. Taita Taveta University first opened its doors in 2008 as a campus of JKUAT. Later,
the University Council Chairman, Professor Isaac Mbeche, other council chairpersons present, council members, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Fred Simiyu Baraza, Vice Chancellor of other universities present, members of the University Management Board, members of the University Senate, faculty staff, students, and alumni present, distinguished guests, graduates, parents and guardians, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I consider it a great honor and privilege to be invited to the 5th graduation ceremony of Taita Taveta University, during which more than 600 graduates will be awarded various degrees, diplomas, and certificates. I take this early opportunity to congratulate you, the graduates, on this key milestone and wish you productive and rewarding future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to note that the Ministry of Education has worked with this university as a center of excellence to support the attainment of key targets under the universal goals of quality education, which is also the 4th SDG. Progressive higher education reforms will continue to be a necessity because we are dealing with dynamic challenges, among them being, 1, a rising number of candidates qualifying to join universities and graduating every year, and at a rate that far exceeds employment opportunities. Number 2, diversification in training needs to bridge key skills deficit, meet labor market needs, and match technological-driven global mega trends. 3, an increasing sense of global citizenship. And 4, increasing labor mobility, internationalization, and borderless collaboration in education and research. Scooping these mounting challenges, I can observe that employment security will become more and more elusive. University graduates need skills that empower them to create their own space for creative and innovative job opportunities. More of a competitive pursuit for career security as opposed to employment security. A new paradigm in higher education is not an option if we are to produce skilled graduates who can adapt to the changing labor market. This is a collective challenge for all of us. I appreciate the effort this university has made to diversify education and training opportunities to include TVET courses with advancement to skill-based professional degrees. I laud the ongoing efforts to establish a TVET institute with the support of Doing Vocation Institute in building and equipping the second modern Laban workshop for TVET education at Taita Taveta University. Ladies and gentlemen, both Taita County and Taita Taveta University are strategically located and have distinguished themselves as mining hub in the region. The Laban workshop has potential to change the face of the university and county. I encourage the county government, development partners, and stakeholders to engage the university scholars in research and development activities for positive transformation of the county and region. This will also give recognition to Taita Taveta University as a center of excellence for mining education as she releases the first cohort of MCSE mining engineering graduates ever in Kenya. I therefore call upon the University Council, management, staff, and students to embrace excellence and teamwork to propel the university to the top league table of leading institutions in academics, research, industry collaboration, and community service. Ladies and gentlemen, in contrast to the virtual graduations held last year, this year has brought about a sign of relief and renewed optimism in a physical gathering. The technology infrastructure that enabled the university to wade through the tough COVID-19 landscape must, however, be sustained and improved to enhance institutional networking and leverage greater opportunities for fundraising and partnership in the cyberspace. Taita Taveta is strategically located and has distinguished herself as a mining education and training hub in the region. The university has, therefore, immense potential to transform the face of the county. I encourage the county government, development partners, investors in the mining sector, and all stakeholders to engage the university scholars in research and development activities for positive transformation of the county and the entire nation. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude my remarks today, I congratulate Taita University as it marks its 5th graduation and 15 years of existence this year. The university is a fast-growing academic giant in the region. I'm delighted by the strides you have made, not only in the region, but also through the strategic international partnerships, development globally with other world-class universities, such as Freiburg University of Mining and Technology and the University of Applied Sciences at Dresden, Germany, both being TTU partners under the SEMEREM projects, and the University of Helsinki in developing a postgraduate program in geoinformatics. To the graduates, you made the right choice to study at the home of ideas. The world awaits your demonstration of all that you have achieved in this university. I believe you have the capacity to make a positive and lasting difference in the society. Once again, I congratulate all graduates. I wish you God's blessings and the very best in life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Orr, for the speech and for the promises you have made to us. And we really look forward to the ministry partnering with us to be able to achieve the milestones that we are looking forward to. Our chief guest, Mr. Chancellor, sir, it's now my pleasure to invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Academic Research and Outreach, Professor Christine Onyango, to call upon the deans of schools to present the graduates for this ceremony, for conferment of degrees and award of certificates and diplomas. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon the Deans of Schools, the Dean School of Science and Informatics, the Dean School of Business, Economics and Social Sciences, the Dean School of Agriculture, Earth and Environmental Sciences, and the Dean School of Mines and Engineering to present the graduates for the conferment of the master's degrees of Taita Taveta University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following one graduate who during the 2020-2021 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for the award of the Master of Science degree in the School of Science and Informatics. Master of Science in Geoinformatics, Obunga Gilbey Otieno. Graduate, please remain standing until the degree is conferred.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following three graduates who during the 2020-2021 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and Senate for the award of Master of Business Administration in the School of Business, Economics and Social Sciences. Master of Business Administration, Strategic Management, Kasamani George. Master of Business Administration, Finance, Ochenga George Ouma. Master of Business Administration, Natural Resource Management, Ndungu Catherine Mudhoni. Graduates, please remain standing until the degree is conferred.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 6 graduates who during the 2020-2021 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for award of the Master of Science degree in the School of Agriculture, Earth and Environmental Sciences. Master of Science in Applied Crop Science, Abunza Martha Kavere, Chavana Isaac Riga, Masood Yusuf Salim, Milela Ruth Mino, Sabira Purity, Wekesa Simon Kundu. Graduates, please remain standing until the degree is conferred.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 7 graduates who, during the 2020-2021 academic year, satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for the award of Master of Science degree in the School of Mines and Engineering. Master of Science in Mining Engineering, Gitau Francis. Kaungu Elijah Munyambu, Kidega Richard, Mengich Hilary Kimosop, Mutinda Emmanuel Kiamba, Said Adija Omar, Washira Dixon Murage. Please remain standing until the degree is conferred.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon you to confer the graduates with the master's degrees of Taita Taveta University.
Acting on the powers conferred by the Universities Act number 42 of 2012, I admit the persons named to the respective master's degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon you. I now call upon the Dean, School of Science and Informatics, the Dean, School of Business, Economics and Social Sciences, the Dean, School of Agriculture, Earth and Social and Environmental Sciences, and the Dean, School of Mines to present the graduates for the conferment of bachelor's degrees of Taita Taveta University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 259 graduates who during the 2020-2021 academic year satisfy the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for the award of the bachelor's degree in the School of Science and Informatics. Bachelor of Science degree in Statistics. First class honors, Mwanguvu Mwalimu Mohammed. Second class honors, Upper Division, Apollo, Awino, Cheriot, Chirchir, Kedanu, Kiduku, Chudit, Kinuva, Makila, Masila, Mutedia, Nyamu, Odhiambo, Onyango, Otiende, Otieno, Simiyu, Abisage, Piage, Birgen, Jebet, Jepto, Juma, Kahama, Kamau, Kanda, Kemboi, Kio, Kimadi, Kipkemoi, Kipkorir, Kipkoros, Kibiego, Koech, Masharia, Maina Chesi, Maina Preskovia, Masaba, Masheti, Mbugwa, Mokaya, Morara, Mtai, Mundia, Munyendo, Musiemi, Mwafondo, Nabai, Njoroge, Ocheng, Odoyo, Omega, Sang, Shama, Shikuku, Washira, Wairimu, Wawira, Wayua, Pas, Kinywa, Labat, Mbwata, Mugera, Mugi, Ogwai, Ombaso, Otieno, To. Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Computer Science, first class honors, Amdanj Teddy Kipkoech, Bwalei Chebiwod Sharon, Kavili Jonathan Mbusi, Mumbi Vincent Njoroge, Mwenda Benzora, Ndungu Edward Mwangi, Thuo Stanley Mbugwa. Second class honors, Upper Division, Atulo, Cheteka, Kazungu, Keanje, Kemboi, Kihahu, Kipkirui, Kiptanui, Korir, Kule, Langat, Munyange, Madu, Biti, Memeti, Mokua, Munyengehe, Musau, Muthike, Mutuku, Mwandoto, Indibaru, Nyambura, Odhiambo, Omolo, Onjoro, Owiti, Wangari, Wanjiru. Second class honors, lower division, Acheng, Abio, Bosire, Kitau, Kidu, Ikenye, Kiragu, Kariuki, Alex, Kariuki Muridi, Karuri, Kibet, Kibiwot, Kibugo, Kicheu, Kimadi, Kinwere, Kinywa, Kipkemoi, Kiplangat, Kiplimo, Kipsang, Kirimi, Kisiula, Mahita, Maina Daniel, Maina Washira, Madenge, Madhia, Mbau, Merumo, Mongare, Mose, Munyidia, Mutoro, Mutua, Mwangi, Ndungu, Njagi, Njenga, Njeru, Nyale, Nyaranda, Nyokapi, Ofula, Onyango Joshua, Onyango Stephen, Oteba, Thuranira, Wambua, Wangeshi. Pass, Kibiegon, Kopia, Langat, Mwangi, Duda, Odera, Ramui, Wanjala. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Second class honors, upper division, Chepkemoi, Chepto, Kajenja, Kamau, Kigen, Kimtai, Kioko Mwikali, Kioko Sylvester, Kipkoech, Kimngeno, Kiriago, Mwatemba, Leonora, Liaka, Maina, Mamburi, Masiror, Matthew, Musioka, Musioki, Mutua James, Mutua Judy, Mwangi, Mwaura, Mwitari, Odera, Olwoch, Onyango, Otieno, Owino, Rotich, Sufu, Samoita. Second class honors, lower division, Akuku, Ambetsa, Amolo, Aringo, Atieno, Chepkemoi, Chepkurui, Cheruyot, Kishana, Chepkogei, Kahiga, Kariuki, Kibiwot, Kihara, Kipchumba, Kipkoech, Kipkirui, Kiplangat, Kiprotich Bet, Kiprotich Brian, Kipruta, Kitone, Langat, Techeye, Maina, Makoha, Masongo, Madhaka, Matuku, Mohamed, Mongare, Murei, Kariuki, Muriuki, Mwangolo, Mwambure, Mwangi, Dungu, Nganga, Nyakonu, Odero, Okwomi, Tanui, Wanjigu, Wasike, Pass, Abdallah, Katana, Kibosia, Munene. Graduates, please resume your seats and wait for the conferment of the degree.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 318 graduates who during the 2020-2021 academic year satisfy the School Board of Examiners and Senate for the award of bachelor's degree in the School of Business, Economics, and Social Sciences. Bachelor of Commerce, Accounting Option, First Class Honors, Kipkorir Ponfes, Okuku Ouma Austin. Second Class Honors, Ava Division, Akunda, Cherotich, Cheruyot, Kagure, Isaac, Chepto, Kamula, Kariuki, Kibet, Kipkirui, Lungano, Mauti, Mokua, Muya, Mulata, Munyoki, Bwabaya, Ogutu, Onyango, Ruben, Talai Wafula. Second class honors lower division, Bwana, Chebet, Chepkoech, Chirchir, Kipkorir, Kipkurere, Koech, Mailu, Manda, Mwiti, Onesmus, Otieno, Washira. Pass, Omoit. Finance option, second class honors Ava division, Funda, It, Irungu, Kasioki, Katiwa, Kioko, Kipkoi, Kipngetich, Kishuke, Kula, Kialo, Lipesa, Mburu, Mugo, Muli, Mudami, Mutuku, Marundu, Mwatu, Ndaro, Ndungu, Nganga, Ngarea, Said, Saumu. Second class honors lower division, Chepkemoi, Chepkorir, Chepngetich, Cherono, Elkana, Kashure, Kikoyo, Cherom, Choto, Kakwiria, Kasanga Moses, Kasanga Winfred, Kesia, Kipkirui Collins, Kipkirui Kelvin, Kibrono, Mwema, Makundi, Munyiri, Muse, Musioka, Musioki, Musembi, Mwale, Mwakunda, Ndiwa, Ndumia, Ngwiri, Nyachani, Nyambati, Opengo, Otieno Alfred, Otieno Godwin, Ouma, Rari, Rotich, Saleh, Sila, Siofata, Tete, Tura, Wambua, Wambua Joel, Wambua Onesmus, Wanyina, Wauyo, Waresha. Human Resource Management option, second class honors Ava division, Muko, Mutusi, Mwenda. Second class honors lower division, Kalani, Ngoi, Masaru. Marketing option, marketing option, second class honors Ava division, Otieno. Second class honors lower division, Kipkoech, Kimonge, Magenyi. Bas, Chebet. Bachelor of Business Information Technology, first class honors Wafula Sanya Grace. Second class honors Ava division, Abubagar, Arege, Chelangat, Asan, Jamal, Juma, Kabugi, Kabura, Kamau Esther, Kamau James, Kamau Njuguna, Kiarie, Kibe, Kipkorir, Kiplangat, Musimi, Mutai, Mutoni, Mutua, Mutwiri, Mwangiri, Ngei, Njau, Njuguna, Ochieng, Onenga, Sang, Wanderi, Wanga, Waweri, Yegon. Second class honors lower division, Arif, Chemutai, Katuri, Kimwele, Kinyuru, Kipkoech Kevin, Kipkoech Victor, Kiti, Kotut, Leyanoi, Maina, Mbau, Mbesa, Muchongi, Mungai, Elvis, Mungai Steven, Muteti, Mwangi, Ndinda, Ndungu, Ningoni, Nyaranga, Odhiambo, Ogutu, Oluoch, Omondi, Ongera, Otieno, Rarei, Rotich, Usepior, Rotich Kipkemoi, Silingi, Tuo, Wairimu, Waitaka, Wamalwa, Waruhi, Waweru. Bachelor of Purchasing and Supplies Management, second class honors Ava division, Abraham, Alukome, Awino, Cherono, Elijah, Karama, Kijina, Taiga, Imot, Kai, Kamau Adha, Kamau Peter, Kamenju, Kamondo, Kangete, Karimi, Karuga, Kiburi, Kitato, Kimani, Kingai, Kioko, Kibruto, Kirika, Koech, Malekwa, Mangi, Maua, Mbae, Mbuta, Munyoki, Choice, Munjongi Susan, Musungu, Musimi, Mudhoni, Mutwiri, Mwalimu Mwangi Eunice, Mwangi Evelyn, Mwanzia Mwikali, Njenga Njogi, Ochieng, Okeyo, Opio, Ongoche, Orua, Philip, Robert, Simiyu, Sunguti, Twaka, Wanjoi, Wasike. Second class honors, lower division, Acheng, Pachia, Pecha, Pwanalo, Chelangat, Kaki, Kitonga Collins, Kitonga Dennis, Imburia, Chambo, Joseph, Kiarie, Kamanga, Kanina, Karuki, Karuki Jacqueline, Karuki John, Kakwita, Kimayo, Kibish, Kiblangat, Kimngetich, Kibiegon, Kogonya, Kundu, Macharia, Machuki, Maina Catherine, Maina Nyanjama, Maingi, Maivia, Masinjila, Mbugua, Moire, Momo, Muema, Mukaya, Mugo, Muigu, Muse, Mudhemi, Mudhuri, Muthini, Mudhoni, Mutua Anon, Mutua Eliseba, Mutuku Caleb, Mutuku Ruth, Mudhune Mwambire, Mwangi, Mwanguku, Mwaura, Ndivo, Ngata, Njonjo, Njue Sharon, Njue Stella, Njukuna, Ndoiti, Nyikuli, Ojuang, Okeyo, Ogot, Otieno Felix, Otieno John, Papa, Samuel, Shuguli, Sikuku, Wandera, Wangui, Stephen, Wanjiku, Wazenza. Graduates, please resume your seats and wait for the conferment of degree.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 10 graduates who during the 2020-2021 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for the award of bachelor's degree in the School of Agriculture, Earth and Environmental Sciences. Bachelor of Science in Horticulture. First class honors, Kamiminde Charles Mulandi, Mwangombe Margaret, Njuguna Masi Wambui. Second class honors, upper division, Cherotich Kinyamasio, Kipleting Liheli, Mwachala, Rono Wanjiru. Graduates, please resume your seats and wait for the conferment of the degree.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 63 graduates who, during the 2020-2021 academic year, satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mining and Mineral Processing Engineering. A Bachelor of Science in Mining and Mineral Processing Engineering. First class honors, Langat Ronald Cheruyot, Nasubo Imelda Patricia. Second class honors, upper division, Auka, Barasa, Bushiri, Gitau, Kemboi, Kipkemoi, Kipngeno Alan, Kipngeno Dennis, Kiprotich, Kipyegon, Lomong, Maganga, Munyoki, Mwaluma, Nganga, Nyaundi, Ochako, Tabitha, Tikani, Wangeshi. Second class honors, lower division, Akinyi, Bernard, Bodo, Chaka, Cheruyot Vincent, Cheruyot Dennis, Chiema, Dira, Duncan, Husseina, Jerob, Juma, Kawa, Kefa, Kiambi, Kibiwot, Kipkemboi, Kipkurui, Kiplagat, Kiprono, Kipsang, Kipto, Kiptui, Koech, Koi, Langat, Mbula, Mugo, Mudhuri, Mwangi, Mwothe, Nguyo, Njeri, Otieno, Rodi, Tomongir, Wanjohi, Warinda, Paz, Chepchirchir, Kibet, Mweke. Graduates, please resume your seats and wait for the conferment of the degree.
Will all the degree graduates rise up for the conferment of the degrees by the Chancellor? Mr. Chancellor, sir, I call upon you to confer the graduates with the bachelor's degrees of Taita Taveta University.
Acting on the powers conferred by the Universities Act number 42 of 2012, I admit the persons named to the respective degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon the Dean School of Science and Informatics, the Dean School of Business, Economics and Social Sciences, and the Dean School of Agriculture, Earth and Environmental Sciences to present the graduates for the award of the university certificates and diplomas of Taita Taveta University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 15 graduates who during the 2020-2021 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for the award of diplomas in the School of Science and Informatics. Diploma in Information Technology. Credit, Abio, Kilango, Mwakondoe, Mazo, Munguti, Mwakina, Mwaoka, Mwitu, Mzae, Owaka, Potili, Safari, Sengete, Pass, Bruce, Hini. Graduates, please resume your seats and wait for the award of the diploma.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 12 graduates who during the 2020-2021 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and Senate for the award of diplomas in the School of Business, Economics and Social Sciences. Diploma in Purchasing and Supplies Management. Credit, Abdallah Mohammed, Abdallah Umi, Idi, Mkoi, Mwachome, Mwamboga, Walekwa. Pass, Karisa, Githinji, Mwachocho, Nyambane. Sign up. Graduates, please resume your seats and wait for the award of diploma. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 6 graduates who during the 2020-2021 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and Senate for the award of certificates in the School of Business, Economics and Social Sciences. Certificate in Purchasing and Supplies Management. Distinction, Lampard Matasha, Wamati Sien Gibson. Credit, Chenchema, Chawia, Nyambu, Umi. Graduates, please resume your seats and wait for the award of certificate.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 4 graduates who during the 2020-2021 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for the award of diplomas in the School of Agriculture, Earth and Environmental Sciences. Diploma in Agribusiness Management, Tolome, Mwaita, Mwakio, Mwalugo. Graduates, please resume your seats and wait for the award of the diploma. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 4 graduates who during the 2020-2021 academic year satisfied the School Board of Examiners and the Senate for the award of certificates in the School of Agriculture, Earth and Environmental Sciences. Certificate in Agribusiness Management, credit, Kavere, Kiute, Mwashigadi, Mwambi. Graduates, please resume your seats and wait for the award of the certificates.
Graduates, arise for the award of certificates and diplomas by the Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon you to award the graduates with the university certificates and diplomas of Taita Taveta University.
Acting on the powers conferred by the Universities Act number 42 of 2012, section 38(1), subsection 3A, and the Taita.
Sir, I now hand over all the graduates of our 5th graduation ceremony back to the parents, guardians, and the society for their service to the nation and to the world. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I want also to make an important announcement to our valued graduates. The certificates for all the graduates in the School of Science or School of Mines and Engineering and the School of Agriculture, Earth and Environmental Sciences will be ready for collection on Monday this week, 26th of September. The certificates for the other group, that is the School of Science and Informatics, as well, in keeping with our tradition at Taita Taveta University of keeping time, finishing on time, just as our graduates finish on time, acting on the powers conferred by the Universities Act number 42 of 2012, section 39(2)A and B, and the Taita Taveta University Charter, section 15(2)A and B, I now declare the 5th congregation of Taita Taveta University dissolved.
Thank you.